Okay, welcome to the Chief's vlog. I'm Rob Nixon, I'm the Deputy Chief Constable here at Leicestershire Police, and I'm continuing to cover for Simon Cole, who is continuing to enjoy his family time. I just want to give you a brief update on our COVID and obviously talk about the impact that we've experienced over the weekend. As many of you will know, this was the first weekend that involved the pubs and restaurants opening in the city. So for us, it was a real test bed of having our nighttime economy back to normal. And I want to just pay a huge tribute to all the officers and staff that have been involved in policing that over the last few weeks, and in particular, Adam Slanecki, who has been the Silver Commander. And I know that over the weekend we ran Operation Integrate, which was effectively, it was a county-wide response to nighttime economy to see what that looked like in the context of COVID. And all the reports that I've had this morning and seen over the weekend is that has gone very well. I want to say thank you to our partners, because this has certainly not just been a police driven initiative. There's been huge partnership commitment to get this right, and I think they've done a fantastic job. So a huge thank you to them, but in particular a big thank you to you as members of the public, whether you went out or you didn't go out. The level of social distancing compliance and the way that people have gone about this has been fantastic. And finally, I ought to just acknowledge the licensees who have played a significant part and are really taking responsibility to enforce or to encourage that social distancing, which is so important. Staying with the COVID theme, can I just remind people of the requirement around face coverings when entering into business premises. Now, I know that many of our businesses are starting to encourage this and enforce it. This is really important. And my personal observations over the weekend is that we have a mixed picture. There are some premises that are really, really well organised and are encouraging this and enforcing it. And then there are other businesses, perhaps, where there is some areas for improvement. Now, clearly, through our partnership arrangements, we will be feeding that in, but it's really important that we move that step into having face covering as the norm when you're going into business premises and retail establishments. The idea of that, we have got to stay on top of the COVID pandemic. We cannot get complacent. So please, can I just encourage you, if you're going out in public and you are going into areas where there are high volumes of footfall, you're going into a retail establishment, please wear your face covering. On other news coming back into force, obviously I'd like to congratulate Jamie Osborne, who is going to be taking over as the NPA Commander out at Hinckley. He's an experienced sergeant who's worked in numerous locations. He's been an inspector working across regionally, supporting our L&D in the specialist ops world, and he takes over as an inspector in the NPA command out at Hinckley, because Emma Maxwell, and a huge congratulations to Emma, Emma's taken over as a Chief Inspector operations in the city centre. So some changes there in key roles, and I wish them well. And please, if you're working in either the city or Hinckley, please reach out to them, because I know they'll be keen to work with you. And then finally, other matters. On Friday, we had the attestation here of cohort 48, 17 new officers that are joining the force. So again, welcome to Team Leicestershire. I know that you'll make a great difference. And then a big plug, this is for our internal audience, and again it's partly linked to the COVID updates. Internally, we are now starting to look at what a return to normality would look like. As part of our recovery, we're exploring what it would look like to bring a number of our support departments and staff back into the police buildings and the police departments. Now, clearly that's going to be phased, but there is a Q&A session linked to that at 10:30 on Tuesday morning. So if you're watching this and you're part of the force and you're particularly interested in how we're going to go about looking at our recovery and bringing people back into the workplace, then feel free to tune in and ask your questions. But other than that, Thank you very much.